Check 1 2. Checking the mic. So sorry, I'm getting settled for the walk with Cassie dog over here. Right there. There's that dog. So we're getting ready to go for the run, and the topic tonight is, yes, he might be Elvis, but he's also just a man, right? So what I'm going to do with all of you is I'm going to share my real-time experience on what I'm going through about Pastor Bob, and depending on how things play out for our beloved Pastor Bob Joyce / Elvis, it's like an awakening experience. And so what I mean by that is, when I was first really posting all the Pastor Bob videos and just kind of collecting all the info, considering the possibilities and everything, I mean, I was excited about it. I was still waiting, like everyone else, to see what happens, but really excited by how many connections there really are, and really the likeliness of it being true. Not the guarantee, but the highly likeness of it being true. So after going through sort of that portion, and I would see the comments sometimes, like, just leave him alone, don't bother him, let him live his life the way he wants. And I would mostly just kind of disregard it, because I didn't think we've been treating him poorly. But at the same time, there'd be a little part of me that's like, yeah, maybe you're kind of right, because we can look at it a couple different ways. Yes, he might be Elvis, but on the other hand, if well, as a Christian, we believe all people are essentially equal and God is above us, to simplify it. So if we believe that, then how much are we elevating him as like an icon, as a role model? Not necessarily a bad thing, but I guess after posting so many videos and now having the huge library that we have, it's kind of like, well, how much should we really focus on it? And I kind of move on from a topic anyway after basically my process is, when I get interested on a topic, I dive in all the way down that rabbit hole until I feel like I've essentially reached as close to the bottom as I'm going to get, meaning as much of the info as I'm probably going to get, unless I literally talk to, in this case, Pastor Bob, or a family member, somebody or anybody that could have real inside knowledge. Then it's not that I get bored with the topic, whatever it is at the time, but once I get to that point, I'm kind of satisfied, and there's obviously going to be a wait no matter what. So I'm just kind of like, all right, let's file that in the brain somewhere, and then save it for when we need it next month, next year, 2 years from now, who knows, honestly. And as hopeful and optimistic as I try to be, there's also the realist side of it, that I think we should have all learned a lot about patience the last 4 years or more. So Who's to say that Bob is not Elvis? I mean, I'm saying, let's say that he is Elvis and he doesn't come back until 2027. I don't know. There's an account, there's a channel that says something about EAP returns 2027. Does he have a different perspective than I do and thinks he knows something? There's supposed to be in 2027, supposedly, there's supposed to be, I don't remember what it's called, some sort of Elvis tribute museum sort of thing, but really fancy, I guess. I already forgot what I learned about it, but supposedly something cool of a tribute that like we got to wait 2 more years for with all the talk that's already going on. So I don't know. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean he's Bob or he's gone, but it's interesting. So anyway, what I was saying about patience is, who's to say we don't have to wait a couple more years? We don't know that. So I don't want to focus too hard on any topic that, like I said, I feel like I got about 90% of the info and the rest I'll find out later. So, and from the replies I got from Gene, the last 2 are pretty short and not really much there other than kind of what's the obvious. Like I said, we just keep doing what we're doing, sharing the messages or videos that we want, and riding this train a few more days. Just a dog's life. Right there, that dog. Right, Cassie? Cassie, look at the camera. Look. No, she don't want to look at the camera. She's got places to go. So it is dark as usual now after 6. So sorry about another dark night shift. It's just the easiest time to do live. So really, I wasn't planning to do a long live tonight. I think that was the main topic I wanted to share. If you want to see my favorite, how should I say, favorite former pastor, I just posted one of his messages. I'm not sure the year on it. It might have been like 2006 or 2008 or something. So it's quite a long time ago. But he has passed on into heaven, and he was by far one of the best pastors I ever had or known. So really great teacher, and he's got a little, well, he does have a little humor to him as well, which is a nice quality. But he's just a really good teacher and really loved. I mean, yeah, just he loved people and they felt it, you know. And I like those because you know where they're coming from, whether you agree or not, doesn't matter. But so let's see. That was a little side topic. Oops, I didn't reply to the comment. Hello, 12. Wow. I'm going to mess up your name, but thanks. I'm glad you love Cassie. It is dark, hard to see her. Till the light if we get in the light. So even like current event stuff, I'm trying to keep up with, but it's kind of just more the same. We're just waiting. I mean, lots of great things are happening, don't get me wrong, but we probably got a few more months to wait. I mean, we have to until he returns. But Trump did meet with Joe today at the White House, or yesterday. I think it was today, sometime very recently. And that was pretty entertaining. I think, I can't remember if I posted one or both of the videos that I had this morning. Okay. Hi, Sheila. Oh, I'm still here. Just had my camera the other way most of the time. So a lot of times I usually don't even plan too much on talking about Pastor Bob, but it's interesting how easily he can be worked into the conversation. Just because, like, I believe what's happening with him is also attached to many other things. And that's why we've seen him connected to 𝐠𝐮𝐻O, George Magazine, and Trump somehow, because he was a guest at Mar-a-Lago. Okay, we know he stayed at the hotel. He must have. And led a prayer there and had some sort of dinner hangout time. They must have. I mean, those are automatic things. When you are asked to be a guest at a high level function, like at Mar-a-Lago, for instance, you're not going to just like get off the plane, lead a prayer, and then get back on the plane, especially if it's a special thing, which for Pastor Bob, it would be, obviously. So, and obviously a lot of other people, as we are finding out. But like I was saying, it's just he's really easy to kind of work into the conversation because it all ties together somehow. We don't have all the puzzle pieces, but we got a lot of them. So we kind of have some idea where it's going. I say worst, or not worst case, but smallest case possible with Pastor Bob. I say he becomes very well known in the US, if not worldwide. And he's somehow connected to the Trump and George Magazine thing, obviously, but somehow connected to be part of some plan, at least as just a pastor, a musical pastor, a singing, preaching pastor. But yeah, at the lightest case, he has something to do with, I would say, revival, basically. In the biggest case, it becomes known that he's Elvis Presley. And I don't know, we could even see occasional performances or something. I mean, if he wanted to do it, he could, and there'd be nothing wrong with it. I mean, it'd be all gospel music anyway. But yeah, there wouldn't be anything wrong with him doing that if that was the opportunity and he did it. But we could fall anywhere in between those possibilities, I guess, which is pretty big, but at the same time, it's fine either way. I'm usually early or the only one around to put up Christmas lights, kind of, the last couple of years. But this year, my new neighbor across the street already put some up. So they are nice and early. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, it's very dark. I'm going to show you. Oh, can you see that? Christmas lights. And they're even blinking. They're better than my lights. But I kind of just like the regular green, red, blue, yellow, I think. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. Okay, so, yep, it's getting kind of cold here at night now. And I'm going to wrap this up. So, thanks for stopping by. I know it wasn't an exciting one. I knew it wasn't going to be, but basically, I just wanted to share my experience on where I'm at with Pastor Bob. And it's a little bit like, I'm good, time to move on. But we'll keep posting interesting videos for fun, usually very short, quick vids. So, okay, I will see you all again soon. My nose is cold and itchy. Be back soon with more videos and music. So, thanks for watching and supporting. I will see you all soon. Good night and good day. Bye.